Whereas now I'm going to try and show you something. So if I've recorded it, then I can send you a link after.
You're recording what we're going to do now?
Yeah.
Because I often zone out and lose concentration.
So let's see, this may or may not be there, but give me a Black and British book. Is it the one that there was a television program?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, there's a television program, so that obviously helps. And there's a TV program.
Yes, is that it there?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
Here I can see. Oh, what did I go in as? Did I go in as a student? Let me just check. Well, I'm going to say download. So Black and British, Forgotten History. I am going to download that. Oh, I've gone in as, unfortunately, I've gone in as a teacher rather than a student. I'm going to log out and go in as.
And this RNIB is accessible to anybody, is it? Or
it's with anybody who has a print disability. So if you're dyslexic, which you are, you get this for free. Now, it needs to be the university that gets it, but if I'm tutoring you, as this is, you're my tutor and I'm a school as well. So you have to have the book. So for intellectual property reasons, you have to physically have the book, but I've just seen the book.
Yes, I have.
So I'm going to log in, not as Caroline, but I'm going to log in as just a student. And unfortunately, it's remembering me as Caroline. So let's do Achieve Now Student. I think that's the one I normally use. And I'm going to sign in. And I'm going to look for Black and British again.
And then this is ultimately read aloud what we're looking at now, is it? Yeah.
But you can, I mean, read aloud is the main thing, but it's not the only thing that I love about it. So it didn't find it. How can you not find it now when you found it before? Black and British. There. So now I'm going to go in here. And I'm already a member, so I'm logging in, sign in. And download. Oh, it's Daisy. Oh, happy days. I think it says it was a Daisy reader then. I don't think it is. Daisy with images, it is. So I'm just going to go into this now. If it's Daisy, this is brilliant. Normally, they're all in PDF form, but because this is in Daisy Reader, so this must be a very popular book. The fact that it's,
I imagine they've all, these genre of books have all gone on the bestsellers list because of the Black Lives Matter. They've all
I think that ever since the George Floyd, I started reading a lot more since then.
Yeah.
So here we go. So what you can do here, which I think is lovely, is when you have an electronic book as opposed to a physical book, you can search for things very, very easily. So if I just do Control F and then any particular topic, so I have no idea what, so I'm just going to say forgot because I know it's there. But so it only actually says it once in the book, but it helps you to go straight to what you're looking for.
Oh, that's fantastic. That would save a lot of time.
It does. It really does. So that's the first thing that you can do. Easy peasy. So
wow, that would already stuff like that.
So being able to find stuff, because I know this is the sort of book that I look at with my students, much thinner, but you can be going through, I know it's and you just waste so much time. So that's the start. You'll have here, we've got title page, so you can go straight to 8. Or you can, so there, it's found it there as well, forgot. So I could have got it wherever it was.
Yeah, this would have enormous benefits to saving time and pinpoint what you're looking for, of course.
So the other thing that I can do is if I come in here, these are the settings. So you can say whether some people find Open Dyslexic font makes it much easier to read. Some people find it being bigger helps them. A lot of people find changing the background color help. And
I sort of don't consider myself a classic dyslexic,
Fine. I'm just
if such a thing is, because I don't, you know, I sometimes get words mixed up slightly, but not that much. My biggest problem is remembering things.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to put it didn't do open dyslexic. For some reason that didn't work. I've never known that not work before, but maybe this particular book for some reason hasn't got open dyslexic. But you've got that black on white, but it's worth looking at because you might just find, oh, that is easier. But the other thing that you can do,
maybe I can't. Yeah, I'm not.
It might not do anything for you, but it might. So then the other thing you can do is
sail across the Atlantic. 1. In their holds were 1,100 African men.
So you click that to stop, you click that to start. You click
where you're looking, yeah. What about highlighting and making notes and
I
things?
wouldn't do that in here, but I will show you how to do that. So this is within RNIB using the Daisy Reader, which is what we're using at the moment. And we're going to go into settings because you can change the voice here. So in fact, I don't want that. I've only got one voice that will work. The other one's American, but you can download voices if something really irritates you, but you can change the speed. And I have it read really fast. I find when it reads fast, the same speed that I'm physically reading, it really helps me engage. So let's try.
Really?
Yeah, let's try.
Set sail across the Atlantic. 1. In their holds were 1,100 African men.
That's not fast enough. Let's get it faster.
That's an annoying voice as well.
Yeah, but you can download your own. But personally, I can cope with annoying voice.
Set sail across the Atlantic. 1. In their holds were 1,100 African men, women and children, chained to the decks.
Personally, that's just not fast enough for me. Just nowhere near. I don't.
Well, that's as fast as it goes, yeah?
Yeah, but I'll show you another way of doing it because we're looking at Daisy Reader.
Okay.
Which is, but every book also comes in PDF, and I think I've downloaded the PDF, and you can go a lot faster in the PDF because I normally go faster than that. The other thing that you can do here, which is you can't highlight, but you can cut and paste. So if you found something in particular was useful and you wanted,
oh, brilliant! That's that.
You can cut and paste it.
Okay, if and I could just drag that on a Word document or something.
Go into Word.
But would I have to spend? Would it tell me which page it was from? I'd have to write which page it was from.
Yeah. There's other ways.
That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Yeah.
But let's also have a look at the PDF version. So, like, I really don't like that because it's put the horrible background color. So if I was going to do it, I go back to black and white. I would save that, and let's see. That's going to look better, isn't it? Yeah. So that's.
Oh God, yeah. I much prefer that. Yeah.
So
And how did you change that, by the way? I missed that.
Okay, let's go. But remember, it's all recorded in settings.
Oh.
Black and white, white and black.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Okay. You can see the margins, the speech. So, and as I say, it didn't work. It didn't do open dyslexic, but it should have done. So now I'm going to go back into IB Bookshare. So we'll stop that, cancel, and when I click at the top here, it takes me back into just RNIB Bookshare. So we've come out of the book, and we are going to look at that Black and British again. And I would be really surprised if it didn't also have the PDF version. So there we've got Black and British Read Now, but I said download earlier, and I think it will have already downloaded it, but it's not obvious. So I'm just going to go into my downloads and see if it did. So where are my downloads? Oh no, I don't think it did. Nothing's downloaded today.
Okay.
Let me see that again. So I'm going to say download. And it did say waiting. Let's have a look. What's happening here? So it's telling me it's available.
Yeah.
But it's not got a PDF version. This is the first time I have not seen one with a P, but I can't believe it's not going to give me in PDF.
And that's because you're able to read it quicker, ultimately. Is that the main? Yeah.
So it's come down here and it's a zip. So can you see at the bottom here?
Oh, yeah, bottom left, yeah, got it.
So now when I go in, because I thought I'd started this off earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
this is, yes.
I'm going to double click on this. It might not be finished being
downloaded. So that's now a PDF on your computer, to state the obvious.
Yeah.
So if I was to do that, I would have the whole book in a PDF that I could.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's.
So there it is. And I don't know what it's going to let me do because it's done it in DAISY format, so it's not a PDF. Images. Let's have a look. View. Large icons. Don't quite know what's going on there. Let's go back. We might need to get hold of RNIB and see if they can get a PDF version for you. I'm really, really surprised it's not there in PDF. So Black and British. It's opened it up. We don't want. Is this SMIL? I don't know what that is. I think we might need to get in touch with RNIB and ask them if we can get a PDF version of it. Let's see if it opens it in Internet Explorer. No. Oh, let's have a look. No, don't like that.
But there are. I mean, this is quite a popular book. There are many books which are going to be a lot more, less popular, a bit more obscure of some of my books.
And because I was surprised it was in the DAISY Reader, but RNIB can request any book for you.
Okay.
So what they basically is, RNIB is the Royal National Institute for the Blind, and they used to have something with Dyslexia Action called Load to Learn, and it was for people with vision difficulties and dyslexia, but Dyslexia Action went out of business, and so it just left the RNIB doing it. So it's called RNIB Bookshare, but it's for anybody with a print disability. It isn't just for partially sighted or people, it's for anybody. And so what happens is Goldsmiths would need to become a member. And then
I'm sure they probably already are, yeah.
But I'm really shocked at how many people aren't, but that's more schools than universities. Can you give me one of your more obscure, no, I'm not asking you to give me anything obscure, but something that's more obscure than this one, and we'll see if we can find it for you.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't know. What about, this is a bit more obscure. Modern Britain since 1906. Just let me put that.
Doesn't like it. Have you got an eye? It could be because I just spelled Britain wrong. Modern Brit. No, it's iron, isn't it? Since, no, it isn't. I'm so blinking dyslexic. I can't spell something. There we go. Britain. Okay. Since 1906. Let's try that.
It's going to be.
Not there. Doesn't like it.
No, I wouldn't have thought it would be. I mean, it's.
What I'm after.
Shall I go for something middling?
Yeah, middling. I'm after not as well. Basically, another book that they're likely to have. What's that?
This is a poetry book. Linton Kwesi Johnson.
Linton Kwesi Johnson. Let's have a look whether I've. Oh, we've got a bit of his. So let's see if we can see that. What's it called?
This is called Me Revolutionary Friend.
Okay, they haven't got that. But what I'm going to do, just to show it to you, is I'm going to download this PDF, because the idea is I wanted this, the vast majority come in this format.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, sure. Okay.
And they're more likely to come in PDF than they are DAISY Reader. So that is now going to sort of say in progress, and it's going to be available. Then I'm going to download it. And then you're going to have a look at what you can do if it's in PDF.
Oh gosh, I can imagine. I will get onto the disability office actually, because they should be helping me. already, but I can ask them about this RNIB among other things, can't I?
Yeah. So I'm opening this, and there it is. It will look just like any other book.
Yeah.
And I have opened this in Google Chrome. But in all honesty, I think the best way to open it, let's do it again. You can open it in any way. But here we go. I'm going to open it with Microsoft Edge, and I'm going to show you why. I normally use Chrome, but I actually prefer Edge for this, because what Edge does is, if you, again, you just do Control F, and you can put anything you're looking it for. So we're going to say, where are you from originally?
Scunthorpe.
It's not going to be in there. I'm going to put.
It's not going to be in there. You did ask. Put Brixton. Brixton will be in there.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, my mum's from Manchester.
Yeah, I could hear something. I went to university in Manchester, so I thought you were Manchester or something.
No, it's as far north, but on the east coast.
Well, this is where I'm from, Liverpool.
Oh, really? Oh, crikey! I would never have. Sorry.
I know Mosswide very well. I know Handsworth and Birmingham. Know them all very well. Lived in all those places.
You don't have an accent. I wouldn't have got that.
All right. I've got a slight Scouse accent. Very northern. Like when you live down here, I'm considered very northern. So again, you can find things.
How long have you lived in London?
I've been probably 30 years.
Oh God, snap! Yeah, I've lived here for 30 years also.
But
yeah.
I did Liverpool to Manchester, where I was at university, Manchester to Birmingham, Birmingham to London, back to Birmingham, back to London. So
okay, yeah, fantastic.
So now I'm able to do this, because I'll get rid of that. But you've got this read aloud option at the top. So you can just go read aloud. Now, this wasn't working brilliantly last time I did it. They're always trying to make it a little bit better, and I'm not convinced this is doing well. Can you see the thing going across?
I can see it. That's just initializing whatever, I guess, is it?
Yeah, let's see what happens, because this worked beautifully. Then they updated Edge to be Chromium, and it stopped working. So I get into, because I'm sort of at the bleeding end, the sort of the sharp end of it, IT.
Dread poetry and freedom.
So you telling them what's not working so they can improve it, yeah?
Geography of black art in his sounding of Linton Kwesi Johnson.
Again, I can go into voice options, and this is where I can get it really, really fast. So these are the voices available to me. So I've got a lot more voices now, but they're all kind of
crikey.
Yeah. So that you'll see this will be fast now.
Johnson. You don't play with Johnson's revolutionary poetry. Austin teaches, and dread poetry and freedom is as...
That's too fast, yeah.
No, I would probably do it this fast.
As serious and beautiful as our life.
That's
Fred
not
Moten,
fast.
poet, critic, and theorist. A moving and dialogic musing on freedom. Austin's richly textured study reads...
So
why would you do it so fast? That doesn't make sense.
Otherwise, it slows me down.
Can you understand that?
But maybe I've just got used to it.
Wow, it's just too quick. I can't. It's like a cartoon voice almost.
But the vast majority of kids that I work with need it really slow. But when I'm listening, I like it fast because I don't want it to slow me down. But I find when I listen at the same time as I read, it goes in better.
Do you read that quick?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm a particularly quick reader.
No, I think when I got assessed, I was average speed, I think.
I think I'm quite normal, and then I've because I'm now in the IT world, and I work with people that do screens for kids, and they've got me to do them, and they've said you're a rubbish reader, and I'm I didn't realise. I thought I was all right, but I do find that really, really helpful. So you've got to work out what works for you with font, with colour, with noise. But obviously you can also print out just the bits that you want as well, if you want. So you don't have to print out the whole thing. You can cut and paste and print. So
no, I can see there's massive benefits from this, although there would be only a particular amount of books available. But you say in theory I can ask them to get any books for me.
Yeah. Now, dependent on how the publisher creates them, some will take longer than others for them to convert into something you can use. So the sooner that you ask, the better. And here you see you can highlight on the screen. So you've got yellow, green, light blue, pink and red if you wanted to use the highlighters on the screen, or if you just prefer to do it by hand.
So you can highlight the PDF?
Yeah.
But not the book, yeah. Okay.
But then when you print that out, it's highlighted.
Yeah. No, gotcha.
So pink, like that. So you can have the colours. I'm really into using colour meaningfully. So you make it, you know, if you don't understand something, make it one colour. If you've got to really remember it, make it another color, you know, so you know straight away to what to look for.
I generally have a highlighter pen and use one highlighter because I need to refer back to it for whatever reason.
The other thing that is useful to do, which I can't see at the moment, let me just have a quick look, because you normally can do little post-its next to it as well, you know, if you just want to write,
have a comment or something. Yeah.
I can't see how you do it in this, but like if you've opened it in Adobe, you can do that. But getting Kindle books, you can do audio notes and all sorts. Have you ever used Audible or audio books to listen to them?
I've listened. No, I've not really. I've never really used audiobooks. Actually, that's not true. Occasionally, I've had one or two which I've put on when I'm going to sleep and listen to 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's different, because I mean that's a relaxation, which I do every night actually. Yeah. But I can learn with audio as well. It's not the same as sitting and having the pages in front of me, but when I'm learning using audio, I listen to it a lot of times, but I find it helps me in dead time, you know, like, so when I'm walking somewhere or I'm cleaning something or I'm ironing or something, I listen then. And you can, when you're listening, you can put a little bookmark on to say, come back here and listen to that again, come back here and listen to that again. So you know to go back. I use Audible. Now, I would imagine a lot of the books that you're using, they won't have on Audible, but I do. Let me just go into Audible. But you can do this thing here. You can make, if there's a part of the book that you come back to, you put in a clip and you can add a note.
Okay.
And not only can you add a note by typing, so I'm going to cough.
You need a bit of G&T.
You can record as well.
Okay.
So you can record your notes here. Or there's something else you can actually record. So you can listen to it again. But I actually find it quite useful, because if I've got loads and loads to listen to, but not all of it is pertinent, by doing that, I can kind of do it as I multitask, because you can't read and multitask, but I can listen and multitask and then hit, that's important, go back and read that. That's important, go back and read that. And there's something called immersion reading, which is when you buy the audiobook and the Kindle, it kind of keeps them in track all the time, the two of them. But I would imagine the vast majority of the books that you're doing, you could probably get in Kindle format, but they won't be in audio format. But if any writing is on the screen, you can always have that read aloud to you, always, using an electronic voice, whereas this is using the actor's voice, because it's a proper audio book. But just something to think about. So Black and British, I'm certain you'll get an audio book on that.
I would imagine, yeah, I would have thought so.
In fact, I know you have, because I think I bought it.
Yeah.
And the TV series is great as well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Have you been watching that?
I've watched some of it previously, but yeah.
Because I have just something to make you aware of, although this won't work for you particularly because of the fact that you're my audience is normally younger than you, but I've got this YouTube channel, and I
had a look at that earlier.
It's a way I pass on.
Yeah.
That people ask me all the time. So the section that I've been talking about with you here is this all reading to learn, because unfortunately in our education system, you have to read in order to get knowledge.
Yeah.
So I talk about using text to speech, and this is, and then how you use text to speech depends on the device that you're using and what needs to be read. So if you've got a PDF, you would do it slightly differently to doing something on the iPad or on the Kindle Fire, but they'll all read to you. And I definitely would have a go at that when you're doing lots of research, because I think that might help you do it quicker. The other thing that I think will really help you is, let's find out how quickly you type. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. This is typing.com. And here is just, if you do this, I'm going to say student login. Oh, it'll just go in. No, it won't, because it hasn't. So I'm going to go into the chat here.
Well, I can do it on my computer, can I? Or
yeah.
I've got a different screen. Is that what you're telling me to do? Yeah. I'm
just giving you the login. So if you go in, and then at the top, when you've logged, you don't have to log in. I'm being stupid. You don't have to log in. I'm going to share the screen again. Let me. Just being a bit dumb there. Share screen. Here we go. All you have to do is, if you say students, then do time test. So you don't have to log in, just do students time test, and I will actually send this to you. That's what I meant to send to you. So let me just go into the chat. I don't want to amend. Sorry. So there it is. You come into here, and then you just do a 1 minute time test. And I want to see how quickly you can type. We might find just doing this will just save you a pile of time.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at how quickly you type. I'll stop the share. Sorry.
Sorry. What am I doing? Yeah.
I'm going to send you then.
Oh, okay.
This is a link. You click on it and do the 1 minute time test. In fact, I'm going to drink a bit more water while you do it.
So hang on a minute. I need to. Where's it? It's gone. Where's it gone? Sorry, it's gone. I was moving my keyboard.
You just go into the chat. I'll send it again.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The chat. Sorry. Okay. So do I cut and paste it, or just press it?
Just click on it. I think it'll take you straight there.
Oh yeah. Now it's come on my other screen.
Right.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
So I'm going to leave you to it. You do a little time test, just the 1 minute one, and I'll go and get more water.
Oh, where's that gone? Is that it? Ah.
How'd you get on?
I don't know. It's gone. It took me a while to figure it out, which sounds stupid.
Oh,
But there was a delay. I don't know what I don't know what I'm going to press here because I don't know where the result is.
Okay, what we'll do is you share the screen with me and I'll talk you through it. So at the bottom of Zoom, you've got a green screen with an upward arrow, and if you click that, it will say, what do you want to share? And then just pick the first one.
I don't know what I'm doing. Post Zoom. I don't know where.
Can you see me?
I can see you.
Right, where you can see you and me.
Oh, sorry, I was looking. Yeah, share screen. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong. Yeah.
Hit share screen and then pick the first screen it shows you, probably, which will be your desktop.
Yeah. Oh no, it's screen 2 is the second one. That's the one. Yeah. It's got it. Yeah. Can you see that?
No, not yet. Next time you press something, I'll probably see it. So saying, what do you want to share? And you say, share this.
Yeah, no, I
want to share, and then you have to say yes. There's a window somewhere where you have to say yes to share the screen.
Share computer set, optimize screen sharing for video clip. Share.
Yeah. Right. So now I would like you to click on that link if you can, or just go into the internet.
Which link? The top one, or?
No.
I can't see you anymore. You've gone, so I'm sharing with you, but you're not sharing with me.
I can still see you. What's happened is it's probably gone behind. So if you look underneath at your toolbar, somewhere there will be a little blue.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Click on that, and you'll probably see me. Oh, I don't like that.
No, neither do I.
Got it open twice.
Have I?
I don't know why, because you're already in a meeting. So just get rid of that.
Hang on. That's it. I've minimized something. I can see. Let me minimize that again.
X that out. Oh, see, 1 minute time test. See, yeah, click on that 1 minute time test. Top. You've got post attendee Zoom, new tab, and then 1 minute time test.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah.
So just maximize this page.
Oh yeah, there it is. 26 words per minute, 96% accuracy.
Not bad, not great.
No, I'm actually quicker than that slightly, because it took me 10 or 15 seconds to get going, or even 20 seconds. So I'm actually better than that.
Do it again now.
I'll do the test again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll click on the top one, shall I?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I use an ad blocker. So
it says use. No, that's not right. Why is it?
You don't want to log in. Just go to typing.com. Forget student login. So go and backspace the student login. Okay. You've actually got 1 minute time test open.
1 minute typing test open. Yes.
So now back out of this. So it hasn't given you an option to back out.
No, no, I haven't, because I'm scared I'm going to cut you off if I. Yeah, no, I've got the one that's got.
Go back into login. That one, and then go up to the very top.
Yeah.
And then backspace login and student. So it just gets you to typing.com.
It's not back. The backspace is not highlighted. I can't do that.
Go to the URL. Just click on the URL.
Yeah.
No, in login, not there.
In login, yeah.
Go to the URL and then just no. Go get it so it's just on the very backspace. I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to. Sorry. If you click in next to the word lock-in, it highlights the whole thing. If you then just use the right arrow, it will let you backspace. And I just want you to backspace. That's it. Backspace.
And do just that's it, yeah.
Now hit enter, and then do students. No. Oh, okay.
Student login. No. Student for students. Yes.
You've got teachers, schools. That's it.
Yeah, no, I've done it. Yeah.
And then tests. Go to
so
tests.
Start.
No tests. You've got lessons, test games.
Sorry, I'm being a...
At the very top, you've got lessons, tests, and games. Just
Tests, yes. Test, got it, sorry.
And now
So start test, yes.
And I'm not going to watch you because it puts you off.
Yeah, that's me done. 33 words per minute, 99%.
That's fine. I think you're...
Yeah, no, that's that's...
You could get better, but that isn't really slowing you down. If you came up with sort of in the 20s, 23, 24, I'd say like it's really worth devoting time. You could get that up to 45, 50 by just spending a few hours, but not much. Are you touch typing when you do it?
Yeah, quite often I am. I mean, some and some, yeah.
That is not bad at all. Now I'm going to introduce you to dictation. So if you stop the screen share now, if you do stop share, which is the red button. So
stop share, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And I am going to share. It might not work because obviously I have because I create YouTube videos, I have quite a good microphone, but the microphone's being used by Zoom, so this might not work, but I've never tried to demonstrate this before. So I will do a share screen and I will share and I will go into Word. And I'll forget all this stuff that we did. We'll do Control A and then delete the whole thing. And what I'm going to do now, and it may or may not work, is I'm going to come here and I'm going to say Open User Profile. And this is just basically my dictation software. Now there's free dictation software that you can use straight away. This is about £150, if I remember rightly, for the student version. But your school might be able to get you even cheaper. So that's about half price. But the free stuff is so good that soon you won't need to buy it. So what I'm going to do, it hasn't opened it up yet. And I think it might be a bit like, I don't know how to do this because it's using it for something else. So let me see if I can. It's still initializing. See at the bottom there, it says initializing. Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yes,
I can, yes.
Here we go. So you can't talk. I'm going to talk and we'll see if it works. I am talking to David, full stop, new line. We are talking about technology to help him get better marks doing his history degree, full stop, new line. David is at Goldsmiths College, full stop, new line. He is doing a part-time degree and wants to be able to work a lot quicker. Full stop. Now, your lecturer said you could tell him what you were trying to say, but you couldn't write what you were trying to say.
It's a lot easier for me to verbalize it than...
And I think playing with dictation, to begin with, it's frustrating and you have to say full stop, new line. And it doesn't always say exactly what you want it to say.
Yeah.
But that is so much quicker than typing. And sometimes, I just close my eyes. I don't think of the screen. And I think, what is it I'm trying to say? What is the crux of it? And I say it. And very often you speak in a way that might not be eloquent or grammatically correct, That's when your typing comes in.
You go over the top to correct it, yeah.
But before you do that, what you do is this. So I'm just going to come here, and I've got something here in Word called...
Sorry, can we minimise that thing that's over the top of it, the Zoom group chat you've got? Or do I need to do that?
Move it. You move it wherever you want it to go.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So I've just minimised it.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
sorry.
Now I come to here at the top, and I've put something in my quick access toolbar, which is called Read Aloud. And I'm clicking that.
I am talking to David. We are talking about technology to help him get better marks doing his history degree. David is at Goldsmiths College. He is doing a part-time degree and wants to be able to work a lot quicker.
So once I clicked that there, which is Read Aloud, it brought up this little toolbar, same toolbar as in Edge, which allows you to go slower or quicker or talk the voice. So we'll go a bit slower.
Quicker.
Go back up here.
To David. We are talking about technology to help him get better marks doing his history degree.
Listening to your own work, I find really illuminating.
It is, yes. I am advised to read your work aloud, which I never do.
Whereas before I send an important email, I always listen to it. And I don't think I've ever listened to one of my emails and sent it without correcting it.
Oh, crikey, sorry. Yes. I've been told to do that, and I don't do it. I'm quite stubborn, Caroline.
Well, it's up to you. It's
of course.
It works. And I think
if
you find that it helps and you get better grades, you want to do it, because you think, well, for the sake of, like, I taught this to my son, who is also incredibly stubborn, and he didn't use it because he couldn't really be asked. He just like, well, I don't care if I don't get full marks. I hate school and I just want to.
Yeah. No, I am. Yeah.
But I think for you, you want to get a first. And if doing something as simple as this will help you first, I think you're more likely to do it. Whereas my son was kind of like angry with the world because he found it hard, and why should he have to?
Yeah.
But I think that this reading my own work back is the most helpful thing I've ever done.
Yes, no, I believe that, because I disbelieve. I know people have said it to me before. Of course.
Now the other thing, because you have to buy what I've just shown you, and I'm delighted I can use it with Zoom. I didn't know I could. So the other thing is, this is now completely free. I'm going to go up into Dictate here.
And sorry, just remind me what this specific.
I'm in Microsoft Word, which is where I guess you write your essays. Am I right?
Yes, correct.
So now you can go into Dictate.
So I've got that option already here on my.
I'm going to. It didn't record when you spoke, so I thought it was going to. But you see, it looks a little bit different from when I use drag and dictate, but it is working. Full stop, new line.
And so I've already got that option now, and I didn't know. God, wait a minute.
What version of Office have you got?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Question mark.
Sorry, just let me.
I'm switching off Dictate so we don't keep on recording everything we say.
I don't. It's not. I can't see Dictate.
Okay, you share screen. I'm going to stop the share. You do screen share, and I'll have a look what you've got.
Where is screen share?
Zoom. Go into Zoom. Remember the green bit at the bottom.
Screen share,
yeah.
Which is my screen too. Is that my screen too? That's it.
That's it. Got it.
Yeah. So there's my.
Get rid of that there, and let's have a look. Go into File at the very beginning. File,
yeah.
And go down. Can you just click File? Oh, that's not File. That's
File it. Yeah.
And then I'm just thinking Info. Go to Info. and get rid of that. Let's have a look. What does it tell me? We are protect, inspect, manage. Okay, sorry, down to the bottom, account, all the way down to the bottom, like right
Account, yeah.
that must be it. Right, you have got Office to student 2016.
Oh, crikey, yeah.
To use what I need, what I'm using, you need to have Office 365. And
So I've got Office, sorry, I've got Office. Okay. Need Office 3, yeah.
but I think you can download it even if you have 216, but it's a separate thing you have to do. It is, well, let's have a look. So come out of here and we'll have a look, because I've got Office 2016.
Okay, well, I can arrange to download that without too much bother.
It's $5.99 a month for one thing, and if you pay annually it's not too bad. But if you go back to the blank document that we just did then, blank document, and I'll just check it's not there. Let me just have a look, because I think I have had it working. Go into, I don't think it's going to be there. Can you go into YouTube for me?
Sorry, just let me.
Don't worry, I mean, literally you can get rid of that now. We can just go YouTube. And put in dictation in Microsoft Word 2016. Let's see what it says. Voice to text converter. We want it in Word. How to use dictate features in Microsoft Word. Enable text to speech. Now you don't want text to speech, you want speech to text. So text to speech is when it reads it aloud to you. Yeah. Speech to text is when it dictates. So let's just scroll down a bit, because I want it to be in 2016. So I know it works in 365. How to do
text to speech in Microsoft Word. No, that's not.
Okay, you got it. And then how to enable, no, it's text to speech. It's the other way around. Okay. If you go back up to the top, if you do next to the search, put Microsoft Garage Project. So it was a garage. They called it a garage project. They had this thing where everyone kind of just worked in their garage and they came up with it. Garage project.
I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, that's right. Let's try that. That's it. Dictate a Microsoft Garage project. That is 3 years old, so it might not be the most up to date, but I know I did what that video told me to, and I got it working in 2016. But if you want, then there are other features within Office 365 that are really, really good for dyslexics. So it's not $5.99 a month. That's what I think it is.
Well, no. I mean, if I it's not a problem. I mean, probably just to cut to the chase, I should just get 365 and do that rather than.
I'm not sure, because the dictation on 365 is good, but it's not as good as the dictation in Dragon Dictate. And Dragon Dictate, if you do end up buying that, it's £150. So you don't probably want to do both. But
no, I would. I like to keep things simple. I would keep, I would go to Microsoft and just work with that rather than have a different program.
Okay, well then I would try that then.
So I'll get Microsoft 365 and then I can use the facility. Yeah. That's what I should do. Yeah.
Okay. And there's a lot of other stuff in there, but rather than me do that with you right now, if you go into YouTube, where we go, stick with the share. Go. Yeah. We're here in YouTube. Do get rid of that and put Achieve Now. And we'll go into my channel. That's it, Empowering Dyslexics. and go into Achieve Now Empowering Dyslexics. Just click on that.
Is that the first one? Where am I leading? Yeah.
Just the one that says 701 subscribers. Just click on there. 68 videos.
I don't. Where am I? Where?
Yeah. Where the smiley face is. Just click the smiley face.
Oh, sorry. I'd not even seen that.
Okay, so where I want you to go is, I think, produce written work. So keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. Improve the quality of written work. Have a look.
Where are you seeing?
You've gone past
it.
it.
There.
So I think where the second one along. Oh no, I think go back. The second.
Hi, this is my quick overview of how you can.
I'll shut you up.
It's horrible hearing yourself. Okay, what we'll do is we'll just do a search on my site. I want you to look for Office 365. So or just put 365 in the search of my channel. So that's it, just my channel, do 365. Or maybe just, 365. Go click that, see what we get. Right. So I would recommend you have a look, not now, but you see that video that's 8 minutes and 29 seconds?
Yeah.
Have a read of that, because there's lots of really good learning tools there, and you can read that, listen to that at your own speed, and you can think, well, okay, that makes sense. Or if it doesn't, then we can arrange another session and you can ask some questions. While I'm here, I'd like you to delete Office 365 and have a look at, just put in the word video.
In yours?
Yeah, in that little research, instead of Office 365, put in the word video. And scroll down. It's not got it. I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it. Okay, I've got a video that's all about how to learn from videos. And it seems like the most obvious thing in the world, but I've seen people make some silly mistakes when they learn from videos. So I've just created this quick video that says... Okay,
no, I can find that. I'm scribbling all this down because I'm scared of technology, so I'm going to read my notes and not replay this thing. That's the way my brain automatically works, yeah?
But it's what we're comfortable with. And
I'm scribbling it down and putting arrows next to important things that I've got to do.
But I've got quite a few ebooks, and one of the ebooks I've got is online resources to help students learn. Because the way your typical school teachers is, it's chalk and talk. It's the teacher talking and the student having to take notes. And taking notes while learning new information is cognitively incredibly difficult for anybody, but it's really, really hard if you're dyslexic. So learning from videos is really fab. And as you say, you can stop and you can rewind.
Yeah. It works for me.
But there were definitely things in there where I felt like I see, because I tell students, work from videos. And then I see the quality of the work sometimes. And I think, well, it's really obvious. You need to make a note of the video you're watching, because what happens is they say, oh, miss, I watched this great video. And then they spend 35 minutes looking for that information. So it's like that this video sort of says some of the things that I found really useful when teaching students. But the other thing is, you can go online and you can get lectures from some of the best institutions in the world and listen to their history lectures. And that gives you an edge over people that are just listening to your lecturers.
Yeah, of course, yes.
And if that might give you different insights and different analysis, then you can use.
Hello,
I'm here.
Yeah, I've lost the video of you. Where have you gone?
Oh, every time you lose me, go down to the bottom and you have a look for the Zoom icon, which is the blue screen with the white video camera. If
that's it.
I should come back up. That's not it. So that is really weird, because that is what normally is. So just get rid of that, because you've already joined a meeting. So just get rid of that. And oh, it's saying leave meeting. No, you don't want to leave meeting.
No, I'm not going to leave meeting.
That's how I get my picture back up. But you've got two screens going, and it definitely gets more confused. So I must have gone behind something.
Yeah, you probably have. Let me just
minimize everything else.
I have done. I've minimized everything, but now
I can see you. Okay.
Yeah, no, I can't see you. That's why I wanted to.
Where it says you are screen sharing, click on that says you are screen sharing. So,
I can't see anything saying I'm screen sharing.
Oh, I can see it. It's to the right. It's on top of the D where I am. That's it. Meeting controls.
That's Skype.
Meeting controls. You've got two windows open.
Yeah.
Click on the other one, not that one. That one. Click. No, the other one.
Oh gosh, yeah. Sorry. That one.
That one. That's the one. Can you?
Oh, there you are. Screen sharing. There it is. Crikey.
Yeah.
New share or participants too. That's what I want.
Just do stop share. That might make it easier. Do stop.
Stop. Not.
So underneath
pause.
to the right. Underneath to the
stop
right.
Share. Oh, there you are. Hey, sorry.
Yeah, you got there. So
Yeah, good. Fantastic.
So
yes.
I think we are probably getting to a point where you're on overload.
Yeah. Yes. I was going to say that about the 2 hours, but just telling you how my brain works. If there's all new software, new things, I'm a bit technologically challenged.
Yeah.
And if it's too complicated in something, I won't do it.
Yeah, get that.
So what I mean to say is I can download Office 365. I can do that. It's familiar and I will use it. Whereas if it's a new dragon thing and going, even if it's marginally better, it can be 10 times better. If I don't use it, it's
no point.
It's no point. So
I think have a go at dictation.
Yes.
Always listen back to it. And until you've got it downloaded, I don't think there's any point in me showing you how to do that because you'll forget it. But I've got it on those videos. So if you just go and watch those videos, it'll show you exactly.
On your YouTube channel, you've got all the little videos.
Office 365. It's the Office 365 video. And then the other thing I would say is, if I were you, I would watch my video all about how to learn from videos. It's all about being organized, really, and being able to find stuff again. Because I think what happens a lot with videos is we find something really good and we know it was great and we go to look for it again and we waste precious time when we could have been studying, re-looking for videos. So it's always, say at the top, put the URL of the video and the name of it, and always keep all your notes. Always keep all your notes. Like a big hole puncher, you hole punch it, you stick it, even if they're the most scruffy notes ever, keep them, because at some point you'll be writing an essay and you'll think, oh, I watched a great video on that, and then you can't.
No, I have. When you say notes, your actual hard copy notes, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, no, I do. I have specific textbooks for each subject. And the notes for this is in the back of one of them, so I ain't going to lose it.
Right.
They're all, and I'll get me highlighted pen out.
Right, so that's good.
Fantastic.
And then what's the other thing I thought? Yeah, I would have a look for history lectures from Stanford or Harvard or UCL. Just so many places put their stuff online. Now, that isn't the sort of stuff that I'm normally looking at. But
of course, but that, yeah. No, I have watched 1 or 2 lectures previously on specific things, and they were great. I mean, slight hesitation. It's got to be specific. It's the danger of information overload, which for dyslexics could be a problem.
No, it is. But what I'm thinking of is when you said the stuff that helps you get a first. is the analysis.
Yeah.
And hearing people that are masters.
So you're referring to that difference between a good 2-1 and a first. That's where that's. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't clear to me. Yeah,
I would use that as almost a marginal time activity. You know, as you are doing something else, driving somewhere, doing something that, you know, it's not taking away time when you would be preparing for this, that.
Yeah.
It's just a marginal, it's something you're interested in, and you see how they think and their analysis of the subject.
Could be when you're going to bed on a podcast or something. Yeah. Yes. No, good, because I'm wary of however good that may be. If it takes you away from the main event, then it's false economies, so to speak, isn't it?
But if it's a marginal time task where you're doing something else that isn't utilizing your brain, like I've got 3 kids, I'm forever doing laundry, I'm forever cooking, and so when I'm driving somewhere, it's dead time. So I love listening.
My kids are both. I've got 2 kids. Are both homeschooling today, although they've finished their homeschooling today.
Right. Well, I find that really, really helpful.
Yes.
So I'm just going to look at, I basically said, I thought, I want to talk to you about touch typing speed, which I've done. I want to talk to you about dictation, which I've done. I think it might be worth your while looking at mind mapping, but that's a very, very maybe thing, because it might help you go from having this humongous amount of information, the 10,000 down to the 5,000.
I'm aware of mind mapping, and I think it may help. Mm-hmm. I haven't ever used it, but I think I probably should do.
Well, I could just show you videos that.
I've been taught how to do that before, and like many things, thought great, and never done it.
To be honest, there's 2 reasons why I'd use it. I'd use it to go from 10,000 to 5,000 because it helps clarify your thinking as to what's really critical. It's just a way of summarizing, but it's a visual way of summarizing.
And you would have that hypothetically to the side of your desk while you're doing your work and have scribbling. Would you do that online? Online on your computer, the mind map? Or
me, yes. Because I find it's easier to change. Whereas my daughter, who used mind maps, she swears by the hard copy.
I would have. Yeah, sorry.
And there's this guy who I think is the guru of mind mapping. He's got a whole video channel and Facebook group called Bullet Map Studio. He's fantastic. It's Bullet Map Studio.
Bullet. How do you spell that?
Bullet. As in shoot from a gun. A bullet.
Bullet. That I didn't get that. That's your accent there.
Studio. Yeah, it's my good Scouse accent. Bullet Map Studio. And he teaches people, dyslexics, how to really, I would say, more prepare for exams by using bullet maps. Yeah. And that way you're remembering the bullet map rather than that. But to me, I'd like to have a separate session with you, totally separate, to talk about revision. Because this has really been about essays.
Yeah. I mean, that the revision I wouldn't want to have until a lot later, nearer.
Read it.
A lot later, which would be in April or something.
So
I'm very happy to do that. Yeah,
I do with people is when they've got something that they need to revise, we have a go at revising it together. And I say, have you tried this? Have you tried that? And we have different ways of doing it.
Do you have the facility of doing the exam for me as well?
Unfortunately not, but I wouldn't do very well. I'm just the same as you. The difference is I did go to university and I figured out how I learned. I just knew how, and I thought everybody learned like me.
Likewise.
Then when my kids were all hideously dyslexic and my son went to a specialist dyslexia school, they sent him home with revision notes, and I took one look at them and I thought, well, he's not going to be able to learn that. So I used to convert the revision notes the school gave him into revision notes that were dyslexia friendly. And then there was another mum whose son was more dyslexic than my son, and she was a GP, and I knew she didn't have time to do that. So I gave her my revision notes that I'd made for my son for her to use with her son. And she said to me that she just could not believe that that's what you had to do to help dyslexics learn. And I thought everybody did that. And she was a doctor.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah.
She passed a lot of exams, but for non-dyslexics, reading and revision is more or less the same. They read it and they remember it. Whereas I can't do that.
I can't remember shit.
So what I do is I've worked out different ways of helping get information into my head and keeping it there. And so that's what I teach dyslexic kids. And then they go on and do really well in exams. But unless they're taught how to learn, and none of it is dyslexia specific.
You've got to learn how to learn,
yeah. And whereas everyone else just takes it for granted.
Yes, yeah. Fantastic. Yeah, that's fantastic, Caroline. But it probably is enough, but otherwise I'll
overload,
and I'll start zoning out, as I often do. But I haven't done on this occasion, you'd be pleased to know.
Good.
I've throughout my life, someone's talking and I've zoned out completely, and like, what, anyway.
Takes one to know one. I
kept my attention, which is fantastic.
So I think we should call it a day there.
Yeah.
If when you've had a chance to look over it, get Office 365, if you feel like, what did she mean by that? Then we can have another quick 30 minutes or something, whatever. And then when it comes to revision, then we can have more time to work out how we can try and shorten your, the process of it.
Yeah. Because I'm going to, for that exam, I'm going to have to learn 5 or 6 specific subjects and do lots of work and notes in order to do an essay from that work and notes. But we can look at that another time. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Well, I'll crack on with this. The Office 365 in particular. I've got all the other notes and everything, and brilliant. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
What will you do? How do I pay? Will you send me an invoice or? Yes, you send me. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. In that case, Caroline, and
every success.
We'll be in touch. Excellent. Take care.
See you. Bye bye.